Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to select the traffic sources that we want the campaign that I set up for Fat Loss Factor to run on. Now you have a choice of selecting the individual sites or selecting run on the network. And run on the network would simply mean that what's going to happen is your ad is going to be displayed on right across all 16 of the networks that are tapping into Sitescout to sell their remnant inventory. And these are all the major networks here. You can see Rubicon, PubMatic, OpenX, Google. This is the Google Display Network, PulsePoint, and you can target specific networks. I mean, you don't have to target all of the networks. You can shut off various networks. You could possibly even just target the Google Display Network and none of these other networks and see how well that does. So you have a wide array of different options that you can choose from. Now, one thing this is very important is page position. I almost always start my campaigns with above the fold, okay, and I don't include unknown page positions because this ensures that the person, at least, they don't have to scroll down to see my banner. Now, obviously, this is going to dramatically decrease your traffic, but like I said, I would wait until your campaign is profitable before changing things such as the frequency cap or picking all page positions when setting up your campaign. Now, run of the network will get you the most possible traffic, but for this particular campaign, I'll show you how to kind of use the individual site list feature. Now, there's literally thousands of different websites that you can choose from, and that's why there's a custom filter here that you can use to find specific websites. Okay. Now you can see here some of the major websites such as YouTube, Dailymotion, College Town Life. They're all in here that you can target. When you do select a website, that does give you information about that particular website, about what type of placements that they have, how many of them are above the fold, what is the average CPM. You can see here you can get 728 by 90 below the fold for as little as 14 cents CPM. And what you can do is, if it's a website that fits your criteria, then you can simply add it and it will be displayed on the right hand side of the screen. Now, like I said, once again, you can target the specific website that if you think could be here. Like, say for example, if I wanted to target the keyword diet, maybe it will pull related dieting websites. Like you see here, diets in review, diet in body, diet fitness. So now I am starting to target dieting related websites. Okay, and once again, you can just select the website and move it over. Once again, diet and body. So let's say I just wanted to target this specific website. So now I've pretty much, I mean, you could be here all day just selecting websites, and that's why I can't stress to you enough that the traffic is not an issue anymore, because you're going to get the traffic. The issue here is making sure that you're getting a high enough click-through rate on your banners to minimize your cost per click, and then having a good conversion funnel on the back end so that you're making more money than you're spending. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, once you've set that up, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Creatives, and this will allow you to upload your banners. Okay, so I already have some banners in place. I'm going to click on the Upload button and start to upload those. Okay, so I've loaded up my Fat Loss Factor banners, and I'm going to upload 2 medium-sized banners. So there's the first, and there's the second. And in my opinion, and many media buying professionals, they say that this is probably the best converting sized desktop ad, which is a 300 by 250. So now you see here, I've uploaded my two creatives, and Sitescout does have a built-in ad builder where you can actually build your own ads right on the Sitescout platform. Now with geo-targeting, you can select whatever countries that you want. For now, I'm just going to set it up as default of United States, and I'm going to add Canada. And you can see here that Sitescout does give you the ability to actually target down to US zip code, US area code. So here we have Canada and the United States set up for geo-targeting. Now, if this was a retargeting campaign, if this had been a retargeting campaign, I would have clicked here and selected to simply show my ad only to a certain list that I had created using retargeting. Once again, if you're going to be doing that, you should set it at run of the network traffic in your traffic sources, because now you're just trying to target people who have already clicked on previous ads or been through some sort of conversion funnel. So that's what this is for, but this is not a retargeting campaign. Day parting. This is where you can enable day parting. You can select which days that you want, what hours that you want your ads to run at. Okay. Now with operating system, you could target the Windows ads, the Mac. You could target different browsers. I'm going to leave this as all on in order to maximize my ad exposure. Now this has all been grayed out because once again we're not targeting mobile devices. Now with auto optimization, you do have the ability to have Sitescout auto optimize for you based on click-through rate, and auto optimize based on conversions and click-through rate based on sites and placements. So not only for creatives but also for the sites and placements that you're running on. Now contextual targeting allows you to target right down to particular categories. Okay, so we were trying to target on a particular website for dieting, so I don't think you need to get as detailed or granular as the particular category right here, but you could if you wanted to, and start targeting. Let's see here, health and fitness. Once again, you could see maybe just have your ads only show up on particular category pages on that website that falls into this. But then again, once again, you're limiting your reach. And brand protection, you could set what websites you want your ads to appear on. I've put this off for now because doesn't really matter where my ad appears. Now for domain targeting, what you can do is you can create whitelists or blacklists of websites that you may want to only specifically target, and this comes in useful if you're doing run of the network, obviously. Or you could do blacklist certain websites once again when you're doing during run of the network, and you might want to blacklist certain domains if you don't want your ads to appear on that particular website. And so this feature allows you to do that, but you would have to originally first create a whitelisted list or a blacklist of domain names. And finally, we got demographic targeting. Okay, if you know some of the information of some of the demographics regarding your website, you can use one of these services and you can start targeting based on a particular category. Now, keep in mind that you're going to have to pay an extra CPM. For example, for these ones, if you wanted to target specifically on one of these, you would have to pay $1.15 extra CPM on the original CPM that we bid, which was 50 cents. So effectively, you're going to be paying $1.65 CPM for this type of granular targeting. So let's see here if we have anything related to maybe an age or dieting or weight loss. So you can see here for 75 cents, the audience is going to be specifically for dieting or weight loss. But once again, I've only targeted one site. This really comes in handy, really, if it's run of the network traffic or if you're targeting a wide variety of different websites. So once again, I mean, these are all just different data places where they're buying this data. So somehow their users have been pegged with an interest level in one of these things. I mean, they have level of education that you can target as. I'm trying to see here if they have it by age group, because I know the demographic group for this particular age is over 30, maybe about 35 to 45. Over 35 generally converts best. Let me see here. But regardless, you do have the ability to target a specific demographic audience. And once you've done that, all you have to do is simply click Save on your campaign, and your campaign will go into pending review. And once the Sitescout approval team looks at it, your ad will start running, and you will start getting a ton of impressions, and hopefully a ton of clicks. And that's where you start gathering your data, and you start measuring your data and start making changes that you need to do to your campaign in order to make it convert much better.